Good morning. I'd like to share a message with you. I'm in the discussion with a guy on YouTube, and he made me explain a little bit about if God is really torturing people in hell. Does God torture you in hell? I mean, God is love. That's what the Bible says. So does God torture you in hell? That's a good question. Well, basically, no. God does not torture you in hell. Well, then who does? You do, by making a wrong choice. I mean, it's very simple. God said to Adam and Eve, don't eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, or otherwise you will die on the very same day. They choose Adam and Eve, even Adam, because Eve started with it, Eve and Adam choose not to listen to God. Well, the thing is, the same principle happens to you right now. What happens, God said, don't eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and if you do not listen to that, you will surely die. Now, what happened again? The snake, representing the devil, or Satan, came in and he convinced Eve to eat from the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Well, so actually, Eve listened, or she chose to listen to the devil's lies, because the devil lied. And of course, she gave also from the fruit to Adam, and also he died. So God died. The people died. That's why we die today. That's why there is death. That's why there is sickness. That's why there is misery. Why? Because the devil has a jurisdiction, has a legal right to kill you in the end, because Adam and Eve sinned. And you are a son of Adam and Eve, or a daughter of Adam and Eve. You were already contained in Adam and Eve's body already by a couple thousand years ago, 6,000 years ago. And so the devil has the right, the legal right to kill you in the end. Of course, that takes a while, and God, in that while, God gives you free choice to make. God gave us a second chance via Jesus to eat from the tree of life, which is Jesus. That's why we eat, and we have to eat from the tree of life, which is bread and wine. That's why we have communion together in the church with bread and wine, which represents the tree of life, which is Jesus. So if you choose to eat from Jesus, from God, then you will live forever in heaven. That's what God offers. If you choose to discard that, if you say, well, I don't believe that, and you say no to God and to God's offer, then you are choosing to discard God and all what God has to offer. Then this is the second act. Actually, now God invites you to eat for the second time, but this time from the tree of life, or discard the tree of life. That choice is to you. So again, like Eve chose to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, you have the same type of choice by eating from the tree of life, yes or no. If you choose no, then you actually choose for the lies of the devil. You choose to eat from the tree of the devil instead of the tree of life. So again, who is torturing you? And yes, the devil will torture you in eternity, in hell. That's true. That's true. But it's not God. God gives you a free choice again, to eat from the tree of life, which is Jesus. So basically, you are torturing yourself by allowing the devil to torture you. Why? Because you listen to the devil's lies. You can have God's reward by listening to God, but you can also have the devil's reward. And God's reward is heaven, the best place that you can ever imagine. You cannot get any better than what God has given you. And if you say no to that, if you do not choose to eat from the tree of life, Jesus, then, you choose to eat from the tree of death. And death is in this case, the second death, in which case you go to hell, and the devil is torturing you. So you choose whether you are tortured, yes or no. God does not torture you. You are torturing yourself by allowing the devil to torture you if you say no to God and yes to the devil. Because if you say yes to God, you say no to the devil, but if you say no to God, you say yes to the devil. And it's up to you what you choose. If you want to choose heaven, choose for God, Jesus. Or if you choose hell, or you say no to God and you discard God, well, then you choose to be tortured. Not God doesn't torture you. The devil will, by your own free choice. So is God torturing you? No. You are torturing you by allowing the devil to torture you by making a wrong choice. Okay, this is the message what I want to share. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye. Hasta la vista.